Hey guys, so I'm going to be talking about my MAC favorites today, and these are my current favorites. I have a lot of products from MAC. I use a lot of different brands, but lately there have been some things from MAC that I've been obsessed over, specifically some of their eyeshadows. So I'm going to go over those today, and a couple of their paint pots, and just, some mix of things. I haven't talked about MAC in a while, nor have I done a tutorial in a while, so maybe you'll see a tutorial when I get my computer fixed. Anyway, getting started. I don't know what to talk about. Eyeshadows, I guess I'll start with. The first thing I've been loving is this palette that I created. You know how they can do the custom palette and whatnot? Well, this is a quad of some of my favorite MAC eyeshadows. I've been really loving matte MAC eyeshadows. They have a really nice selection. I love them. So these are the ones that I use to create my makeup today, but my bangs, as usual, always in the way. But I just love all these colors together. I think as a group, they're so beautiful on the eye when you do a look with them. So firstly, here's Copperplate. This is Carbon. What is this? Soft brown. What is it called? I don't even remember. Cork. It's Cork. I don't know what I'm talking about. I got that one so long ago. And then Blanc type as a highlight. These are all pretty. These two right here, Copperplate and Blanc type, are matte squared finish. So they're a lot more creamy than these two. Carbon's not the most pigmented black I've ever tried, and I don't know if it's just my Carbon, but I've heard other people on YouTube talk about it, about Carbon not being super pigmented. I like it because you can wear black eyeshadow in the daytime without overpowering your eye when you use Carbon, whereas a really pigmented black will just get all over the place. Carbon doesn't do that because it's not as pigmented as some of the other black eyeshadows out there, so I like that. Two other eyeshadows to mention. This is just another quad of like shimmery shadows that I like. But Satin Taupe specifically, it's my all-time favorite eyeshadow of any brand, any type, anything. Satin Taupe is absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. I think it would look good on anybody. It's just one of those eyeshadows that are just so amazing. Like, it's totally my shade for one. I already have a backup of it that I haven't used in my other palette. I do have a video of all my MAC eyeshadows if you're curious of what I own. So I'll link that video down below or over here in the video somewhere. So you check that out if you're curious on what other MAC eyeshadows that I own or what's in this palette, for instance. Although that was in like a whole 15 palette. Anyway, the last MAC eyeshadow I've been obsessed with is Embark. And if you have blue eyes, you need to buy this. And I don't know why I got it in the pot. I think they didn't have it in pan form, but I'll just pot it later. I'm making a mess with all these eyeshadows. This color is absolutely beautiful. It's the perfect color for me. It's a matte finish. Perfect color for me for the outer crease. I just love this shadow. Something that's really similar actually is Stila Mahogany, which I got in my Birchbox a while back. So they're super similar. There are little differences, but this one's cheaper, so I just recommend the MAC one all the time. But they don't have it or something. Stila makes a good dupe of it, but it's more expensive. Okay, next thing is an eyeliner. This is my all-time favorite eyeliner from MAC. It's not a black, it's actually Teddy Eye Kohl, and it's a shimmery bronze color. Sorry, my nails. I've been so stressed, I just bit them all off, so my nails are horrendous right now. Anyway, I'll try to hide them. This is a really pretty bronze color. I'll swatch it for you because it's so gorgeous. Again, blue eyes, you need this. It's just like Constructivist paint pot, but in pencil form. So it's really beautiful. I love this. When you like smudge it out around the eyes, it's beautiful. Paint pots. There have been two that I've been obsessed with. This one I'm not really sure why. It's painterly, and normally I don't go for like neutral bases or anything. I don't know why. It's just not really my thing, but I love this. I think it's great for my skin tone. It's a little pink for me, but it's really nice. It's just a nice neutral cream base that you can use to prep your eyes. I use it not for an eye primer. My favorite eye primer is this one, Too Faced Shadow Insurance, so I use that every day, but I'll use this to even out the redness on my eyes because my skin's super sensitive, so even just putting on eye primer gives me redness on my eyes. And it's not the primer, it's me physically doing something to my skin that makes it turn red. So don't think I'm like allergic to the primer or anything, because it happens anytime I touch my face or my eyes. So, but this evens that out, so I'm able to just put on eyeshadows right away and not have to really wait. This one's no surprise if you've been watching my videos. It's one of my favorite makeup products of all time, and I know I keep saying that, but MAC makes some of my favorite products of all time. So this is Groundwork, and I bought this because Lisa Eldridge did an amazing tutorial with this. I'm gonna link you to her tutorial too down below, because it is amazing. It's her Kristen Stewart makeup look. Oh my gosh, that look. The way she did it is absolutely amazing, and that's how I learned to do like my smoky eye, like grungy look, is because of her. She used this product in it, and I immediately went out and bought it because I never really looked at this. I own all the MAC paint pots, by the way, all of them. Sorry, my cats are so annoying today. They're gonna be loud. And I have the dryer going, so if there's some more noise. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I own all the MAC paint pots. This one has to be my favorite, and it probably looks the most boring to some of you, but honestly, it's the most beautiful neutral brown, and it's this like a satin finish, so it's super creamy and it's just gorgeous. It's an amazing color, super easy too for just every day. Just line your tight line and your waterline and then smudge that all around the eye. You're done. So mascara, of course. But anyway, the last product I'm going to talk about is kind of a quick video. That's good though. Is Trace Gold Blush. I've been using this every single day. I'm trying to break my love for the Minoi Oil Bronzer by Korres, because I do have a backup that I haven't touched yet, but once that runs out, there's nowhere that I can get it. And they stopped selling it. I mean, they discontinued it completely, and it's my favorite bronzer I've ever found. I've been switching up using this and the Cargo bronzer in light that I got from Birchbox, but not in a box. I physically bought it from the website. Anyway, this is my favorite color. I'm wearing it today as a bronzer, and it is like a blush, but it's just so gorgeous. And the most amazing thing about this is you can use it as eyeshadow, which I do all the time. Just like when I use my Groundwork paint pot, you can set it with this, or just, you know, use it to blend it out a little bit better if you're not that great with working with cream shadows. It does take practice, but this looks beautiful around the eyes too. I don't know if it's safe for that, but you know, I've been using this ever since Makeup by Tiffany D mentioned it like 2 years ago, so I love this blush. Bronzer-ish, I don't know what you would call it, but it's so beautiful, works amazing with my skin tone, and I wear it every single day basically. I'm almost hitting pan on it too, so I think that's why I've been using it every day, because I really want to hit pan. Just because I've never done that on a blush before, except for my Minoi Oil Bronzer, which is a bronzer, but you know what I mean. That kind of thing. Okay, I'll talk about 2 more things. My Mineralized Skin Finish, I hit pan on again. This is my 3rd one. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it actually. I wanted to ask you guys what your favorite drugstore powder is that's comparable to this, because it's so expensive. And I feel like a face powder is a face powder, and I don't need to spend $26 every time I run out of it. So I know the Rimmel or whatever it is, Stay Matte, powder's good. I've heard people talk about that before, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about drugstore powders and what you use and swear by. I like it to look really natural. That's why I use this one. I don't like powdery skin because I have dry skin, so I need something that is like that powder. And if there isn't any, I'll just buy it again, but I need to know. And I've been using my Studio Finish concealer. I used it all today. I have a lot of imperfections today, so I use this a ton today, but I still don't think it's the right match for me. I really think I need NW15, but I don't want to own 3 of them. I feel like that's a waste, so I'm just going to use this one and then eventually get the NW15. But I am going back to MAC tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, by the way. I am going back there tomorrow to get my... I feel like I'm yelling. I'm really loud. My neighbors are going to be like, what is she doing? I'm going to go to MAC for the 3rd time and buy the Select Moisture Cover Concealer, because that one's my favorite liquid concealer in that kind of tube form. I've tried other brands. That one's my favorite. It has the best skin match for me. I use NW15. I also use it as a foundation on my face when I'm lazy, so it's really great for that if you've never tried it like that. Try out your concealer. Not something as heavy as this. This can be cakey, but something sheerer like a liquid concealer you can use as a foundation just where you need it. Just make sure to blend it into your skin fully because you don't want to look cakey, because it is not meant to do that, but you can totally do that. I've done it a million times with that concealer. I can't do it with these two. I'll show you which ones. I've tried the Maybelline Superstay and the Clinique Line Smoothing. I've tried it with these. This one just doesn't match my skin that well. It's a little too yellow. I think it's in the lightest shade. But this one just looks too cakey. I feel like it's not good for your skin. I do use it under my eyes and I love it for that, but the Select Moisture Cover is my favorite concealer from MAC, so definitely try that if you haven't already. That's all the products I'm going to be talking about today for MAC. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!